Okay, I believe we're good.
Once more, the kitty cat is sleeping next to me.
I'll have to not fidget so much. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Right. Off we go. We're finally here and now. And Kingdom Hearts 2 starts off in Hollow Bastion. Because that's how you know we're in for a good time. We are in for a good time. Hollow Bastion is good now. Here just is and the full of bastards.
Maybe they really did finish her off. Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing.
It's undergone a bit of a
happened to our plan?
like a redesign since, well, sort of since Kingdom Hearts 1. For one, it has a town now. For two, the castle doesn't actually looks kind of more ruined, if I remember right. Yep. Being dismantled, actually.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Quick!
Gosh, looks kind of different now.
Come to the one that kills them. The Heartless just dance upon people's rooftops.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
It was always a given, Goofy. It's an interesting choice of first world, like to start off at essentially the last game, the first game's last world, in a sense. Yeah, before its final dungeon, anyway. Oh, if it's right here, we might as well. I do really like, especially the. We noted this in the Roxas bit where your command menu will change, but it actually does change to fit each world. There's just a lot more like graphical, overhaul and shit. It's a lot more touches and basically like production value is just up in general. Anyway, we don't strictly need any of this shit yet. I'm still thinking like I'm playing on normal, but we don't strictly need any of this shit yet. This will help these two, but you know, they don't need it. We'll also pick up stuff like that off of enemies anyway. Yeah, the Moogle synthesis shop is like just open from day one. You just go over there and you just pilot everything you have, and they just hang on to it, I guess, is the explanation. But we don't have anything we can make yet. They just wanted the two materials they know of. Also, these guys have come from Traverse Town.
Really sad. Oh, my nose.
Oh, God. Item shop. Traverse Town has been eliminated. Ask any more questions and you'll be next. This is very much true. Oh yeah, the missing one has finally been added to the collection. Typhoon. He called it a transit system. What he really meant was a trade routes to extend his glorious capitalist empire across the universe. Hana. Akine. And Leon and Merlin and everyone else is around somewhere, so that's our first port of call. These things were in Castle Oblivion, in like the Castle Oblivion floor. I guess they just nicked it and brought it here. So here's Yuffie in her Advent Children design.
Look out!
Or Advent Children outfit, mainly. So Advent Children had come out by this point, so of course that's going to be the new standard for the Final Fantasy VII characters. It's tradition to do this in this fight. Fucking Valor form, like, just everything perish and die, you're all terrible and we'll just kill everything. There's literally no point to doing this because there's only a few gits, but it's just extensive violence for the fun of it.
Hey, you guys! I see you're still in top
Also,
form.
this is a neat touch. If you ended a fight in dry form, in a dry form, except for
What did
anti-form,
you
right?
expect?
It will just be on. You'll still be in it in the cutscenes because the cutscenes are all in Indian.
Nope.
So that's really good.
But
I love
had a
that touch.
feeling I'd see you guys again.
Also, yes, we gotta get that sweet high jump.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon?
I wish anti-form said that'd be incredible. I wish it did. Anti-form being in the cutscenes
Back
would be
over at Merlin's
nuts.
house. Come on.
Also, just look at the way he runs normally in Valor form. It's fucking great. This is like fucking ninja run, like two swords up, ready just to kill whatever the hell you're fighting. Valor form is so good. I am morbidly curious if experience boost applies to Dryad's experiences. Probably not, but it would be great if it did. And yeah, you can't activate drive form until you an hour drive until you have at least 3 in your meter. 3 is the current max, but it goes up with each new drive form you get. Increases experience gained by 100% when you're at half health or less. Create more for the effect, but it doesn't mention if it does for Valor. On that note, we got 48 out of that, and we need another 32 to level up once. So you know, another scrap of about that level. We should be fine. We'll get like to Valor form level 2.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Well, if you ain't in top shape.
Thinking about it, was Sid even in Advent Children?
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered
think
you
Sid
guys
was in
all
Advent
at
Children,
the same
was he?
time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
Basically.
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
Aerith is just...
So,
she's
we're
just
trying
out
to
of it.
find Riku in the
She's
cave.
fine.
Have you
Leave her
seen
be.
him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's
Animation
got a
on Sid.
problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Well, time for us to
Sounds
do
like
our
you
job.
could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Always
we
that
were
exact
hoping the
order.
3 of you might give us a hand around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
I forgot how much he loves to kill people. The slaying of
Just
demons.
think of it as a sort of
This is a
beyond
noble art.
compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Wizards don't believe in doors.
Oh, I thought it was you. Right on time.
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Right. Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
The cards. The cards are back.
Here. They're presents for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary
We have
member.
badges. We have ID cards. It's nuts.
Kinda cool, huh?
Hey, thanks, Leah.
Yeah. He left like 10 hours ago.
No, no. We're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Hey, here we go. We've been lacking this a little bit for a bit too long. Lend you a few spells. Yep, we got Blizzard, which is a curious one. But it's also welcome just because, you know, Shotgun Blast. The spells basically all work the same way as they did in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think arrows different, like functions differently. Everything else is basically the same. The real main thing is working them into like in the middle of attack combos. Because you can do that. Basically, since Devil May Cry came out, Square Enix were like, oh yeah, well we can be sick as hell as well. And here we are. Like that. Although the guy didn't stay juggled in the air, so. But yeah, at any point you can just in the middle of your attack combo just, you know, put in your shortcut for your spell and then just unleash it right down there. Yay. Basically, the combat system got like just reworked and had a lot of things added into it just to make it a lot just generally more smoother and more fun and just faster and great. I love it. Drive recovery is a thing we can just eat to give us like drive meter, but I'm gonna hold on to it because you know how it goes. Like rare restorators, you just gotta hang on to that shit. I think we need high jump to reach that. High jump or glide, one and two, because it won't let. No, maybe we can jump onto the roof from here. No, okay, we do need those. Rex probably glide, honestly, considering the distance. And then people started complaining about it being floaty for 5 games. Those people are like stupid and wrong. I will fight people that just come at you.
Look at that.
Agreed. Yeah. We know what's up.
We want to restore Hollow
There's
Bastion
a
to what it
lot of
used to
Heartless.
be. Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle
I guess the
everything.
implication is the castle itself just fucking collapsed.
For that,
Like Dracula's castle at the end whenever you got rid of
and
the
that.
Door of Darkness. A whole 2 nobodies just sauntering along.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
And those Organization 13 guys in charge, too.
You called?
It's a hell of an entrance.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
Don't help her or anything with like squalls. Just hold your hand up. Hold the gate. Nice thing is those like actual glowing balls do like attack and defend. You know, they do like hit the nobodies and do a bit of damage, which is quite nice. Like, don't rely on them or anything, but you know, it's good. Also, when you cast a spell at different points of your. Oh no, Blizzard's want a single shot now, is it? Oh, it is just a single shot now. You should keep the Lugate from being destroyed. That's as cool as the samurai ones are to fight. And they are samurai, 'cause look at that shit. Guy just sauntering. Ow. Oh, my entire flesh and bone. That's the other thing. Enemies are also just generally a lot like faster and nastier than they were in Kingdom Hearts 1. So stuff can, will, and does combo you. Well, Leon, you're gonna have to wait a moment. That's how Sora heals people, by the way. We got fire. That's the other thing. You get a lot of skills and stuff just out of beating story fights, which is nice. I kind of like that, or just getting them pure through like pure leveling.
Show yourselves.
Yeah, things are gonna, as in Kingdom Hearts 1, things are gonna suck health-wise until we finally get a cure, and then everything starts being fine again. It's just how these things go. You just forget to use items until the game's beeping at you.
Good. Now we can settle this.
What a shame.
What a
And
shit.
here I thought we could be friends.
There's no point, Donald. We can't teleport like they do. Why did you look?
What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move.
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like
I love
that?
you, Zigbar.
I said get out of the way.
As if. You can talk
Even as
all
like
you
a hooded
want,
phantom,
but that
he's just so
won't
animated and sassy.
Then we are gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old.
Everyone in the Orb has such great voices. Yeah, they really
Talk for
do.
Someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
The fucking
You
finger
gonna
wag.
cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me.
That's right. You used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
I mean, I think you can, Sora.
Gee. I
You're that
just
kind of
don't
person.
know. Be a good boy now.
See ya.
Yes, he got away.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me.
This is one of the longest lines in the entire series.
The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
You can read.
Huh?
Wow.
Huh?
What's this?
Gorge, you
Donald,
think?
the portal's well closed before you even jump. Yeah. You have to put on the the performance of trying. Spew.
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate Yensid talked about.
Oh boy!
So
Sorry to
basically, in
run
Kingdom
the,
Hearts 1, we went around locking all the gates,
worlds
and
are
then in
calling.
Kingdom Hearts 2, we're running around unlocking them all
Organization
again.
13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you soon.
Now I get it. This thing is a big fucking key. Do you think it's tough to teleport into a sitting position?
Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He's nothing but a boy.
A
Give him
boy.
a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart. Unlike all of us here.
He had better be, or else he's worthless.
I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure. Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his
We've
fate.
had enough of cards.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer
peace
to
sign.
take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm
I
not
just
comfortable
love
with that.
how animated they all are.
Act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us...
Fucking Kaz, stop trying to teach kids gambling.
Truer words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Really, all we needed was David Hayter to voice one of these guys. And then it would just, the circle would be complete.
The hero of the Keyblade
Him and Cam Clark.
has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go.
Yeah, that is something I actually, something I adore about Kingdom Hearts in general is just how it is so like animated, and even like the villains are like, they waver and wiggle and like weird, like just do stupid shit. There's like a personality, and even all day, everything, like their basic movements and shit, and it's just really refreshing to see again when a lot of games just, it's time for conversation cutscene, so two characters just stand ramrod stiff across from each other, lock eyes, and just spout their lines. Anyway, yes. It's we have a choice of we have a choice of I forget the name, Beast Castle, whatever, but we have a better one to go to. It's time to go to China. This is my favorite shop on the Citadel. We're just gonna go with the basic one for now. I'm sorry, my face is tired. Don't ask where this whole launch sequence thing is, by the way. It's somewhere. It kind of makes sense to have it on Hollow Bastion, but in other places it's just kind of like... Yo! He's not even. He hasn't got his hands on the controls. He's just watching. Red line. Oh, imagine. See, remember how, like, in Kingdom Hearts 1, these were all slow, and, you know, the ships didn't make a lot of, like, didn't look like enemies or anything? Look at the difference now. Just look at this shit. We got a lock-on. There's, like, bullets everywhere. Like, enemies actually have, like, coherent designs. We have, like, the Heartless and Nobodies. The music is kicking rad. There's, like, just loads of shit to shoot at. Like, look at our basic. This is our base speed. It's already like 3 times as fast as like the fast speed of, you know, the ship in Kingdom Hearts 1. Fucking like perspective switches around. You like ride into everything and try and shoot shit. It's just so good. These are just full tilt, like, you know, like shmup sections now, and it's fucking great. Someone like between like on the dev team between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 went and played like fucking Gradius 5 or some shit, and it's like, oh, okay. Or played Ikaruga or something. It's just so good. And this is only the first one, so it's like this is actually like as calm as it gets. This is like pretty standard. You wait till we're in the ones where it's just like the screen is just alive with bullets. Neon Bar, I don't actually remember that one. Actually, considering the perspective and like the fact that if you hit circle you do like the dodge roll and like the lock on and all, I think this is actually takes more after fucking Star Fox than anything. It's gummy shit, but it's good. There's no bugs in space. That's what. How much shit there is. Everything is exploding and on fire all the time. Fucking love the gummy ship sections in this game. This is the other thing. Now they also have like mission levels, so when you come back and you can come back and like do them for like challenges and items and shit. And you need to do all of them to get the on normal. You need to do all the gummy routes to help unlock like the secret movie at the end of the game. Was it normal or was it also critical? It's probably like one of the two. Look at all this shit we got. It's like it's an actual mode with like actual gameplay and it's fucking rad as hell. And I look forward to seeing what these bits are like in Kingdom Hearts 3. The Land of Dragons. I too just stand in the ruins of a village, drinking deep of the smell of sulfur.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
To be fair, Mushu is always great. He is.
Huh?
Yes.
the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap.
Nah, man, we gotta kill shit. Like, right now.
Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Goofy being the voice of reason once again.
You, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know?
We never actually used him in Kingdom Hearts 1, but you know.
All kinds of bad guy butt together.
You know.
Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots. Cause I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean...
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
It's
Mushu
also
is one
been
of my
fucking years
family's
since I've
guardians.
watched Mulan.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback
Give a brother
time.
named Pong, don't be racist.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army.
It's never a good
Find
army
other
when it's
recruits
called
over at the
Imperial.
training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
Milan is fucking
What do you
great.
mean fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
They're as strong as a raging fire, etc., etc. Yeah, the Imperial Army basically is guaranteed to do shit or filled with shit. So we've been to London, and now we're in China. Like, these are canonical places in Kingdom Hearts. Just getting rid of the new because it aggravates me. Also, I should drink this. There's a spot where we can like quickly refill our fires already. It's nice if it actually equips spells while you've got empty spots when you unlock them. The journal can just always stay in it, because fuck it, there's like 10 million pages in there. Yeah, this is another nice thing. You can just switch party members like on the fly.
Goofy! Donald!
It's quite nice, you don't have to fuck about in the menu, it's all nice and streamlined. Well, I say menu, you had to go to save points to swap them around in Kingdom Hearts 1. You saw a Mushu shadow on this rock. Another nice thing, Moogle shops are just here every time you come to Worlds. And as the game reminds you at every other point, ever not taking Goofy to the I forgot about that, yeah, I should take him. I keep forgetting about that caveat that you need to, like, to have, you know, one or the other to pull off, like, the dry forms. Cause I just keep going, like, arr, violence. Apple's Chin. I think that did, no, that might actually be slightly better than the belt, but for now, we're just gonna buy a chunk of these because we don't have Cure yet, and that's basically how that goes.
Goofy!
Good, our drive is like filled back up. Kingdom Hearts 1 did have equipment, it was just you had accessories and what are you doing?
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting!
Fucking deck. Just doing the man walker.
wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
Hey, does it?
All them walk out your shit out of pants getting dressed that day at school. I did, yeah. I just don't conform to my gender, honestly. I mean, Donald is a bitch, but he doesn't, you know, he is just also violence itself.
Please?
What a girl.
You had manners?
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
What a shrimp! Who you calling a shrimp, hand and lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
No one saw that.
Line, okay? Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain.
I like how our three guys just fall in line. Just for shits.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
This is a mechanic in this world. You have to keep everyone's morale up or the army literally just deserts and abandons. So try not to wreck houses and shit, you know? Please stop shadow walking me, little shit. So look, it's the wee Chinese vampire, but as a heartless spirit. Just saw Symphony of the Night being beaten in less than 16 minutes. The time on that just decreases every year, and it fucking baffles me that there's like any game left at this point. Yeah, no one questions their sense or weapons. Your battle skills are encouraging. Yeah, he saw my sick flips. Damn. Very first run, Hollow Knight True ending in an R20 was great as well. It's definitely off the code. I mean, look at it. We're gonna kill the entire army. And there's our map. Can we get that just here? Do we need high jump? We may need high jump. Yeah. Sadly we can't do the climb. Otherwise I'll just do it like that. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, we need high jump for that. That one's either glide or also high jump. So you really, if you want 100% the game, you basically do need to just level all your fucking forms. The surprise attack. Imagine not having high jump yet. This is another neat thing. Any character who isn't in the party still gets experience and levels up because Square Enix very quickly wising up to that as a problem. Although sadly, despite having it learned for Kingdom Hearts 2, they then unlearned it for Final Fantasy 12. Different dev teams and all, but you know. Imagine being as bad at Kingdom Hearts 3 as I am at spelling Imogen. To be honest, I think most of the time not giving EXP to like characters in reserve is often just like an oversight thing. But the thing is, at the same time, it's the sort of thing that I would have hoped you'd learn in the middle of like the Super Nintendo days. I don't so much mind it if the character died and your character got wrecked in the fight and didn't survive it. That's fine. Like, at most I'd say there should be like a catch there, where like, if they're KO'd at the end of the fight, they don't get the full EXP or something. Have you noticed we're just constantly fighting shit at the checkpoint? Oh yeah, fire also like changes its behavior depending on when you do it. I remember these guys. I remember these guys being giant pricks later on because of no, it's not that. It's the charge. You can, however, like that's it. That just interrupts like basically everything. Brace yourself for the greatest assignment of them all. The enemy has invaded the camp. The hidden Heartless.
Yeah.
For every second they exist in the camp, morale drops. The hidden demons running around in the open. Collect their blood for morale. I know there was another one around here. There he is. The fact is the little shadow walkers too. Watch me run out of time on this one because I didn't immediately find, or they keep doing this. That's also a lovely thing. I'm gonna run out of time on this. Now we should be fine. I don't know how those both missed, but alright then. AP boost. Basically, all your AP boost stuff should just be dumped straight into Sora. But you can give it to like your Disney World members, but there's no point. Even if they do learn abilities, like there's really no point because you want to keep them for that world, and there's no point giving it to Goofy or Donald either because nothing they get is critical enough to be worth it. See me when you're ready to depart. It's a test, but if also you fuck up, literally the entire army falls apart. Do we ever see a point in camp? I don't think so. We should, but I don't think we do. No. Alright, so we're now just have to run on through. This spot is a good place to grind your drive forms because these, like these wagons here, like they respawn every time you go like 2 zones away, along with like the enemy Heartless, and or something like that. It's like some amount of zones away. In addition to the enemies themselves around here just dropping drive orbs, you can break these and they just shit drive orbs everywhere. So, you know, Basically, when I grind Valor form and Master form, I usually do it like right here. Because forms don't need as much EXP as you do need to level up normally, which is nice. Still a fair bit, but we'll be coming back. It's the Dread Eagle. It signifies the arrival of the Hun. Rock Shatter. Boof. Sora Knight just doesn't give a shit. He will just destroy giant rock walls like they're nothing because he's just a god after all of Kingdom Hearts 1. Quick, shoot your bow. What do you mean you have no bow? Who needs bows when you have the Keyblade? Don't bite off the rock wall, you fool. I pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3 today in time because I'm just gonna get it from a shop in town rather than fuck about it and hope that, you know, online shops actually send it to me on launch day, because that just seems to be not be a thing anymore for Northern Ireland, because fuck you, you're not part of the glorious English mainland. So, oh well. And it's just weird to me, just having like a little slip that says Kingdom Hearts 3, here is your pre-order, it's coming out in like 3 weeks. Well, that is my entire face. Thank you, Goofy. That is your potion, though. Magic lock on. There's the MP bar. In fact, now it's just a bar that you know you don't get back by hitting enemies. Well, you sort of do actually. Your regen rate increases. He's just gonna keep rushing. He is the prick. Let's gather these. When you order in the PS store soon, it's gonna be fucking weird seeing the icon on the game bar. Yeah, it really is. It's just like, yeah, the fucking Centaur men are just giant pricks because the charge just boulders through your shit and they can just do it over and over again. She did like, he did all the work, excuse me, I didn't mean. When is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out? 2020. To be honest, I'm kind of curious about what they do with the series after this, because Nomura said like Kingdom Hearts 3 basically wraps up all of the shit from the games that's happened so far, so like basically this is like the end for like Sora and all. The way he said it is that basically he's implied that like fucking there's gonna be like after like, all the characters here, they're just gonna move on to like new ones if there's another Kingdom Hearts, like wholly new ones, and that's kind of rad. Kingdom Hearts 3 ends with Mickey dying, and the next day Disney will disappear all staff involved with Kingdom Hearts. Then Nomura will rise from the darkness. He will be without a heart, and he shall call himself Zenorum. I don't know. Yep, they're closing the chapter, which is really nice. Square Enix are actually pretty good about things like that, to be fair to them. Like, Final Fantasy VII's compilation aside, they are actually pretty good at like drawing a line on other things. As evidenced by basically every Final Fantasy being its own individual story and world. The House of Mouse leaves no survivors. And then they actually did use their heads. It is really good they're actually ending it. Yeah, I really like that. And I actually do trust Nomura to actually do that, having said it. Because, you know, he is a man of his deranged word. I also hope they don't fuck with Cloud's personality in the Final Fantasy VII remake, but Nomura is the producer on that, and, you know, he's, like, he did actually quite like Final Fantasy VII. Granted, he's the producer in that he wasn't actually told he was producer until the day they were started making it, and someone came along and said, okay, how do you want this to go? And he's like, why are you asking me? And like, you're a producer. And he's like, fuck. That's a great story. I love Square Enix's management. Redirecting him to be more like Tidus. Oh, God. They've made the implication that they're considering what to do with like the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, you know, the games around it. And while most of them can honestly just stay like rotting as just like historical artifacts, I really hope they do something with Crisis Core, because Crisis Core was fucking good. Like it is like the one game in that actually is like a really good addition to Final Fantasy VII as a story. It's like, it's just really fucking good. Anyway, yes. I will in fact devour a potion.
Okay.
Wait your turn. Yeah. Nah, I have to equip my... Oh yeah. It's fine. But, right, yes. Just stick potions and ethers we're gonna hang on to for a bit. We'll keep the high potion. Do we really need 60% percentage base? Yeah, we should keep that just in case. I love the picture the day after they announced it of Nomura's office door. Tetsuya Nomura, director, producer, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy VII remake. Yeah. It's just a wonderful story where like he didn't know he was producer on that until like someone just came along and said, hey, you're a producer on this, and he's just like, oh. Or something like that. Or was that he was like, oh man, like who's producer on this? And and the guy was just like, you are. Something like that. It was like one or the two. It was basically he didn't actually know he was, because no one told him until work began, and they're like, hey, well, so what's the plan? Jan, you went into the cave, oh yes. The cave is over here. I thought this was just a bum hole. A lot of ammunition around here. Also, we're both dumb and backwards. He's directing and not producing. Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, at least in Square Enix, like, the role of producer, it actually does matter quite a bit. It's like, the producers do have a fair amount of say over how things go. The director, of course, is the big dick. Wait for me, don't. They've sealed us in with dark magic. Don't ask where he learned to do that. I love how comically evil this man looks. Anyway, we don't have Goofy right now, so we can't do Valor Form. The game actually has quite a bit of that, where it will has fights where you don't have one or the other, or both your like regular partners, so you can't do dry forms. So just that wee bit of drama. Oh, a lot of the critical fights do just have you with both, so you can do them because that's where you need them. I'm glad this guy chose us not to attack at all. I love that. Just you kill like 6 of them with a single swing, and you see like the experience point count just fly out of them. shit. Oh, good. I was hoping I was close enough for that. Hyper healing. Hey, we got slide dash. Yeah, producer is Yoshinori Kitase, who has worked on... Yeah, Kitase's also has worked on a lot of Square Enix's stuff in general, because he's the original director for 7. He's also just like one of the... If not one of the original staff for Final Fantasy 1, he's like definitely like one of the earlier Final Fantasy staff in general. Thousands of Heartless. There was like 30. Symbol of Peace. Kazushige Nojima, the original scriptwriter for 7, is also doing the script work for 7R. See, the thing is, I do generally trust them to be like accurate to 7, because I remember one thing people asked like right away. They asked Nomura, "Hey, you know the cross-dressing scene, like stuff like that, is that going to be in this? Is that going to stay as it was? Because people want it to stay that way because they like it, and they're like, that's fun." And that's like, this kind of defines the character and tone of Final Fantasy 7 a lot. And he was like, yes, we're going to keep that in, we're going to keep the, like, basically everything in as, like, as best they can. Which, you know, saying as best they can might make you go like, but, you know, like, it is going to be fine, I think. Sure. Oh yeah. That would be great, but we don't strictly need it. I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Well, it's okay, Hammer. We all have these moments. Also, because like literally 4 guys went down to a cave to fight a bunch of demons, like literally the entire rest of the army could not stop this random village from being burned to the ground. It's literally impossible because only the 4 of you weren't here.
Don't overdo it, Captain.
It's just a scratch.
It's but a flesh wound.
Captain, the enemy. Where did they go?
They went toward the summit.
We'll stop them.
It kinda is our fault.
It's really not.
Right.
Goddamn, I was gonna say that.
You mean my fault?
Normal people can't fight Heartless, Gavin, jeez.
Not
I
us.
mean, they can't until they can.
Captain, if you track down the villagers, we'll handle this.
Normal people aren't meant to be able to fight nobodies either, but then your Squall leaps at them, gunblade in hand, and off they fucking go.
Let's go.
On that day, Sora learned the horrors of war. Is Goofy a freak? I mean, have you seen him? Like, you look at that and tell me that's not a fucking freak. Oh yeah, the bees. I hate these things. They're just a nuisance when they're in giant packs. That's gonna kick off, isn't it? Whoa. We picked up a draft. Pardon me, lads. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's past me. It's fine. Come down here. We must possess the tornado and then just fucking run into everyone. Just come with me, my friends. Let us go as one. So now we got slide dash. Everything starts getting that wee bit faster because now we just zoom into enemies. And that's the other thing. It's like you just as you gradually unlock more attacks that do things like zoom in the enemies or extend your combos and do like rad shit. Like suddenly the combat just gradually becomes like just completely ape shit. It's great. So don't ask how Sora can just like possess like whirlwinds and, you know, ride them about. Behold the mighty army of the Huns. It's a flock of bees.
Attack!
Look at their mighty numbers. We have to take everyone away because now they have to. It's just go ape shit. Defeat all of them. Just do it. Of course, you would just reach away from me. Speed trap. Speed trap. This is the other big thing, because now that they were getting used to the PS2's architecture and have more efficient engines and shit, they can start piling like there's tons of like models onto the screen. So in like this, you know, feature the snowy wasteland, they could just go fucking ape shit. Again, we don't have Goofy, we can't fucking speed trap. We can't go Valor form even though it'd be fucking sick as hell here. Once again, I end with a perfect score. Time for a rocket launcher. The mighty Shan Yu and his little flock of bees. Each of those Heartless were essentially a person that died. True. Also, you were asking for a rocket launcher.
Sorry.
There it is, yep.
I need some.
Wait a second!
Lucy tried to run away and condemned them all.
Yes! Captain?
Look out!
The mountain itself claimed the lives of untold thousands. And he did like a tiny bit of a fair job of outrunning an avalanche.
Thanks, Ping.
It was nothing.
I should never have doubted you. From now on, you have my trust.
Thank you, Captain.
You will, however, still stay a random little soldier. That's just the way it is.
Then she turns me into a cannonball. The head ancestor's gonna hear about this. You know, that's it. I give up. I can't take this no more. Come on, Mulan. Let's quit this charade and go home, girl.
Mushu.
What? Mulan?
It's a dragon?
It can't be.
Ping! Captain!
Oh boy, you're okay.
Oh boy.
You all knew, didn't you? You knew Ping was really a woman in disguise.
The girl.
I can't believe you lied to me.
You know, being a girl somehow makes you unworthy. To be fair,
High treason and dishonoring
ancient
the
China, they believed all sorts of shite. I do love that he focuses on the woman thing and not the actual dragon. Yeah, just doesn't give a shit about, you know, the fucking dragon walking and talking That's perfect. That's just fucking normal. Whatever. A woman though in the army. I can't have that, mate. It's just not realistic. He's just one of those guys who goes on the internet and pitches a fucking fit about fantasy games having women in them. Or having black people in them because it's not realistic. Dragons, that's fine. You can shit magic out your hands, perfectly fine. But a female? I feel like you should have kept the armor at least.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
It's no big deal.
We're not part of this army anyway.
So, Ping, Mulan, what are you gonna do now?
Go back home.
You know your daddy's gonna be steamed as a chicken dumpling.
Relax. We'll take our share of the blame.
Hello, we are like otherworldly travelers who came along to help your daughter fight in the military. It's our fault, believe me. A new ability. You know, if I'm right, this is her like super, isn't it? Yeah. So now we have this ability where we can just burn our MP bar to do like a mega thing. Even in the movie, I'm pretty sure it's her family's armor. She really should have kept it. Yeah, she really should have. Limit commands are a new thing because you gotta have limit a Final Fantasy themed game. And basically, like every Disney character you have in a party will have like a super move based off of something they can do. And it eats your whole MP bar, but it's usually worth it because it does fuckloads of damage. It also just looks cool usually. Not the snow. I just love that it's these Heartless. It's just like most.
He's alive.
Like dozy looking little things.
We've got to warn Shang.
Just that's the ones he has as his mighty army. It just tickles me so. Oh fuck! Hang on. Ow. All right, let's go. It always kind of makes me laugh too when you get to like a rest area and your party just kind of like wanders aimlessly around the area, even when you're all allegedly in a rush. It's one of those things that tickles me. Hey, we got a free pass for this one though. Yeah, wait, it's good that this burned down. The game does get a bit eager about like recommending you like your fucking limits though. Like I know these guys are pricks, but we don't quite need to break out Red Rocket for this. You're going to keep doing this, aren't you? Mithril Shard. Need mobility to grab. I'm not going to hunt all of them, but it's just if I can get them, I will. And because I'm going to keep seeing them, I'm going to keep pointing out that they're kind of taunting me with them. Oh yeah, she just now has like firepower and shit. And fights with her sword like backhanded. It looks sick as hell, to be fair.
Shang! Shan Yu is alive. He's headed this way.
And why should I believe you this time?
I will not believe a
She's telling
woman.
you the truth.
That bird can only possibly mean his arrival is near. Or that he beat us to the punch. Climbed the entire building in the time it took for you guys to walk back here.
Guard the palace! Do not let the enemy get anywhere near the Emperor! That's an order!
Oh dear.
Captain, we'll secure the courtyard, and you can save the Emperor.
That's an order.
I don't remember the vampire army part of Milan. And then again, it has been some years. I'm gonna save Valor Form just that way. Leave it.
It's over.
Just leave it. Was that a firework? I think that was a firework. What the hell? What's the occasion?
Now you'll bow to me.
Good job, Shire. There you go.
It ends now.
Right now.
Unleash the power of darkness. Move to the back menu. Valor Form. Valor Form just get literally fucked. Valor Form just destroys you always, except when you do the QTE, but drive freezes during QTEs. Just realize that. Fucking sick. And of course, you just have uninterruptible attacks. You're just gonna keep doing this, aren't you? Yeah, he is just gonna keep doing that. No, we're not using it for anything else, so once she's done dancing, you'll give me the option back. Give me it at the worst time of the game. There. The raining shit. His man's biceps are the same size as Sora's head. I mean, to be fair, he is the leader of the Huns. Yeah, just destroy the entire gate, thank you. Also, fuck me, drive actually refills super fast on beginner. We're already back to like 1.5 bars, that's nuts.
Now that's what I call burning some honey bun. Oh yeah, Mulan's the best. Mulan's the best. Now wait a minute, I'm the best. Mushu's the best. Mushu's the best.
You egotistical little shit.
I've heard a great deal about you, Famulan. You stole your father's armor, ran away from home, impersonated an Imperial soldier. You deceived your commanding officer, shamed the entire Chinese army, and dishonored your family name.
We get the picture.
You're a young woman.
You do all these
And in
things
the end,
inherently.
You have saved us all.
And on that day, ancient China defeated sexism.
Your Excellency.
Captain Lee.
The sword is like as big as you are.
Take this, so the world will know what it is you have done for
I
China.
love that scene. It's up there at the end of
Thank
Return of the
you.
King doing the same thing. Yeah.
Mulan.
Yes?
Sora.
Sir.
Donald. Goofy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that all there is to say, Captain? If you wish to win the heart of Famulan, China's
I know
bravest
that you are a
woman,
horny bastard,
you have to
Captain.
be a bit more eloquent than that.
No.
Can I get an autograph?
Thanks for everything, Sora.
Does she know what an autograph is?
Now they gotta let me go back to being a guardian. They gotta!
But Mushu, I thought you already were a family guardian.
What? Oh, no, don't even worry about that. That's just real technical, just for us guardians.
You tricked us.
No,
You
no.
little rat.
See, I just,
I'll kill you.
I just didn't want to bog y'all down with all the guardian needs. See, it's very complex, a lot of fine print. You wouldn't understand.
Well,
Huh?
this was the one that's always weird to me. Like, he stops, he reaches down like it's on the floor and picks it up. Like, oh yeah. And just stop him all and that's my dropped keyblade. Instead of just like bringing it into his hand with a flash. It's also like the only time he does it. It's just weird to me. This hidden ankle keyblade.
Guess it's about time to be moving on.
You shall be missed.
Is it okay if we come back to visit?
No.
Of course.
We will look forward to your return.
You two play nice.
Whoa. Watch it, soldier.
Whoa.
Goodbye, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
She's fucking laugh. Hidden Dragon. Restores MP relative to the amount of times you get your shit kicked in, so that's good. More importantly, that means we can now switch our keyblades around. So we have a... we can't do it here because we're on the world map. So we'll just have to do it when we get here. Proceed through Stardust. Sweet. We'll have to mess around with the going ships in a bit. For now, like, we should be fine for... Designer weapon gummies. Yeah, why not? Let's go with extended violence. We'll actually build our own one in a bit. After we like got more pieces to mess around with. The editor is more extensive, as David told me like when he was going through this bit like a while ago. He made a ship that's all gun but could only take a single hit because it is just all gun, no armor. And it just, just tagged once and died. But the fact that it lets you do that is just fucking beautiful. That you are allowed to just make a ship all engine or all gun. You can just mess around and do whatever the hell you want. It's great. Like, the limits are gone.
This sure is exciting.
And we got like tons more guns on this one. We got like fucking 5 or 6 guns in this one or some shit. 4, 5 or 6, 1 or 2. Look at these guys. It's gonna blow up on me. Now we're just fucking shooting behind us as we fly forward. It's mad. Our guns can just spin around and blast behind us no matter where they are. I love the gummy ship section in this game. This isn't the one. This isn't the highway one yet. The highway level is one of my favorite ones, just because of the boss in it, or quote unquote boss, however you want to put it. It basically is a boss, isn't it? Because like it's there the whole stage, and you have to keep like wailing on it to try and even kill it. Oh yeah, speaking of bosses, look at this guy. He didn't actually get off any of his attacks because he kind of got stalled. But he looked cool. The crowd's done a bit too good of a job of killing shit though. Red enemies usually drop like a good piece of gummy shit. A good block of gummy block, whatever the fuck. Good block of gummy. And gold ones drop like really rare shit. But usually only like 1 gold one per thing. And it usually only stays around for like a few seconds, so you have to wail on it and try and kill it. Man, look at this thing. Like, this is a fucking Star Fox enemy. Look at this. There's so much shit, so much shit, so much shit. We're not even done. You just jam on the circle button to roll constantly while just also hitting X at the same time. It's just nuts. Metal level 22. We actually missed shit in this one too. I'm just curious, is it here yet? Not here yet. Shenanigans will occur once we get a bit further. This world was like literally, you know, like Destiny, the islands had been torn apart and just consumed.
Hey, what is this place?
Which is why Beast is in Hollow Bastion, so
Sort of
it's kind of neat that we actually get to come here and see what it's like.
I wonder who lives here.
Or Sora gets to see what it's like after already meeting Beast.
Hey, does anybody else recognize that?
Hey, that's the Beast.
I know that roar anywhere.
Maybe we should check up on him.
Look.
Wee wee. Big mad rush to the door and then just peek.
Whoa.
So dramatic considering it is literally just the little tiny shadows. I love it though. It's just another big forward fight. Just wait in, slam on the X button, kill shit. Go nuts, have fun.
Oh, come on, enough already.
We don't need the help. We're fine. There were 5 left.
Just in time. Whoa.
Hello, Rose, my best friend. They do kind of like write themselves into a bit of a corner in this one because they already did the whole, like, Belle's in her like her fancy dress to make her look like more of her princess self for Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1, and he's already chasing after her because, oh, I love her and I must get her back. And even Chain of Memories had skipped forward to the I love her and I must get her back stage of things. And now we have to like revert to the plot of the actual movie. Or, you know, the facsimile of the plot of the movie. Anyway, yes. Wrong thing. It's all items now. Ah, you prick. This is the thing where, like, some Keyblades are more spec towards magic, so they'll drop strength and boost magic. So they all have separate stats for that now. They also all have, you know, inbuilt abilities, so you can stack MP Rage here with MP Rage and from anywhere else. Main thing is stick that there. Then we can equip Star Seeker, which has a better, same stats as the Kingdom Key, but better ability because we have like an extra combo in the air now. We can then put this into Valor Form's other slot so we can, you know, just keep our raw damage, because Valor Form's all about melee and beating the shit out of things. So we have now committed the great switcheroo. Magic is a lot more valid, so you could just equip Hidden Dragon and go nuts because it has MP Rage, which is really good. Your MP refills quite fast too every time you get hit. So you can just wait in the fights and just shit magic everywhere. I'm glad someone remembers. Really, the real, like, top tier ability is like MP Haste and MP Hastica. MP Hastica is the one attached to the ultimate weapon, which is part of what makes it so fucking good. Is it just your MP is always regenerating like a triple speed or some shit, and that can stack with other MP Hasticas you have equipped, so you can just become an engine of magic.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Stack up on the door. Prep CS, guys. Breach. And clear.
Who opened the door?
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Donald. Sora. Goofy.
Hiya.
Ugh, girls. I'm literally dying. You don't talk like you used to. You also took my dress away. He's a giant prick. The Undercroft. Thumbs up. Mega recipe.
Okay.
Castle map, very important, don't forget it. Oh look, it's our best friends. And they're still such a giant prick. At least now we have the reaction command, so we can like shoulder, we can bounce them by staggering them and then just shoulder barge them into space. It's lovely. Down the run over, no one mind us. Is it the door? And before we chat, just to steal everything, give me a moment. You can't feel me. I'm just perfectly innocent, just standing next to you, it's fine. And then she sunders awake in a hypnic jerk as she realizes she has been defeated. Yeah, like that one moment of like, huh, what? Like, why is it talking to me? And then just going, okay. The prince is the beast is a prince. That's enough. I like that even the little text scenes are just goofballs. I actually remember Beauty and the Beast 2. Or was it 2? There's a Beauty and the Beast sequel movie of some sort that's like, it's like also a Christmas movie. There's like an evil piano or some shit that tries to, like, you know, make the Beast, like, you know, give up on life or whatever. So that he can stay a super piano forever or some shit. It wasn't very good. These guys just doing their fucking bro fist who are getting ready for combat. We're off their flying start. I don't even know what's hitting me there. Okay. While we're here. We are leveling up pretty fucking fast. Auto Valor. Valor's level 2. Target the orb. Oh hey, they knocked us all the way back into that. That's nice of them. Donald has finally learned fire. See the health bar refill with food as the game just magnetizes all the health orbs in the room to me. I mean, I would hope it's behind this door, considering the effort we put in.
There's
I
nobody
mean, couldn't
here.
you just put them inside the wardrobe? I mean, really?
Did someone say rescue?
Shh. Keep quiet. It might be them.
Oh, they look like nice boys to me.
We are nice. We're your friends.
Yeah, Belle sent us to find you.
Wow.
I'm Sora. Donald. Goofy.
I am
Fucking hell, Donald, he's a guy. What are you doing?
I am not Goofy.
Donald's just compelled to grab clocks and shake the living shit out of them. No matter like how old or how much of an antique they may be.
You guys too.
No. Yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the Enchantress.
It seems so long ago.
It was a cold winter's night. An old beggar woman came to the castle and asked for shelter.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince. Stop that! Put me down this instant!
Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, he was right to say that, so considering where you all are. Which isn't really fair. Like, you know, like I'm with you on the whole cursing him to be a beast enchantress, because, you know, fuck the aristocracy and all that. But, you know, the servants didn't do anything wrong. No, because if he was, he would have like a sick tattoo in the middle of his chest, and we'd have to like fucking cut him down. castle is so big it has 2 maps. Alright, we should have like... Yeah, we do have 2 again. Just dying those, sorry, you're a grown boy still. Use as much AP as possible. Also, upper slash. Tonight we have a launch. Angle sweep gives us another attack emitter. Automatically sets the reaction command of Valorant. I never actually used. I keep forgetting what this is. I never actually use these because I'm just like, that is actually kind of useful because you just flip in the drive form and you can just go nuts. But at the same time, it's like you may actually want the regular reaction command. You may want your partner's like special, or you may want you just want your actual reaction commands to fight the boss with. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in a moment. Hello. Apologies for that. Oops. I really do need. I need to come up with an intermission screen. There's an obvious one I can do, but please be careful. It says all the statues, but some of them are just, you know, statues that look at you. Oh, that's my headphones. Oh, there it is. How polite. A sort of contraption. The lantern is also just fucking coated in darkness. Bait the darkness. Just bait the darkness out of it. Use the reaction command sprinkle. Put it out. I do like to put more effort into giving you stuff to do.
This'll do the trick.
Just have to wait for them to catch up. You just have to wait for them. Like slap the button for when they get close. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oi. Leave me here, you son of a bitch. We're gonna have to go back and restore him. Goofy and Donald decide just to take 5, they're not gonna bother. And where did she go? You're not gonna let me just pick her up, are you?
I think this'll do the trick.
Don't ask how our clock can get thirsty. But he can. At least Lumiere navigated his way to this one. But now we have to wait for Mrs. Potts, who has fucked us once again. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to like slowly walk alongside her, otherwise she'll get lost somehow in this what essentially does the straight line. God.
I think this'll do the trick.
Right. I wish Sora would just pick her up and go. Imagine if we could do that. Welcome back, Hammer.
I think this'll do the trick.
We're up to busy work. Not really. We're in Beast World, they're Heartless. David's also just back. We're in Beast World still, Heartless, Beast being isolating himself for reasons. And we now must engage with his servants to take a shortcut for some reason. A shortcut that involved watching a little teapot just hop back and forth in this tunnel instead of just picking her up. Watch out for Heartless, they'll kill you. Also, you know, these two just sat and watched instead of also picking up the candle in the pot. So we could do this in one run. Because they're pricks. They're traitors still. I haven't forgotten. Nobody left that memory and she made sure to. Traitors. Traitors. You're really jumping more thinking about it, because the Star Seeker has the longer air combos. As demonstrated, we now have a 4-hit air combo instead of just, you know, 3-hit one. Kill all bats forever. Starseeker is just generally a good choice for this world because there's a lot of floating targets to hit, so you can just go nuts with it.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have.
You really gonna believe the man in the dark coat with no face?
Your precious Rose, and then your life. Trust no one. Feed your anger.
Show me your rage.
Will keep you strong.
The true speedrun race is on.
There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever?
Will Gavin beat this world before AGDQ beats Bloodstained?
See?
Probably not, honestly. Bloodstained the demo or Bloodstained Curse of the Moon?
Hey, Prince.
Oh dear, Master.
Yeah, we'll have to kick his shit in now because he's an idiot. Curse of the Moon. Yeah, maybe. Unless they have some mad warp trick. Gather energy, little clock. We give you the divine powers of the Keyblade. I need to charge quicker, like I wasn't mashing the shit out of the triangle. We got an armor slot. It's probably nowhere near on time again. Probably not, honestly.
Cogsworth, what happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is, how shall I say, actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I can put another belt on my pants.
You did?
I can wear another bandana.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black.
Zaldin.
That's his name.
Apply to him, delete his
He came
name.
from the darkness. He used my anger to control me.
Yeah, that's your excuse, is it?
He took all my sorrow, my sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage.
Tofu Lulu.
There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
We'll all be. That must be why you threw all of your friends down there into the dungeon.
You're perfectly
You
exonerated.
wanted to make sure that you didn't hurt them, right?
Was that it? Was it to protect them?
Probably not.
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle. I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say anything about that.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Why don't you just go talk to her?
Talk to a girl?
But...
No excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
Hmm. Man, I wonder who. As where like at the start of the game, Beast isn't as much of a just damage hellhouse that he was in Kingdom Hearts 1, but he's still pretty good. We also have a reaction command to hit. Wait, yeah, we have a reaction command with him. Please help, but yeah. Don't really need to use it on these guys, and also I like having my MP bar. Oh, I guess we also don't have Cure yet. Good to have it to stay in. I just remembered now, yeah, we have upward slash on our square button so we can just launch people. So that's actually quite good. We have actual synchronicity between our keylid and our thing. We already have full drags, which is fine. This castle inside looks like the inside of a castle. Wow, yeah. Beast is a no-nonsense man. Get pulled into all the fights, fuck it. Hello everyone. Just destroyed that man. Right, reaction boost. We don't have enough for it just yet. Actually, hang on. We have to have like another AP boost, right? We have one. Oh well. Yeah, we're becoming a proper Devil May Cry now because we have Stinger because it just active. You don't even have to press more than X. You just do it automatically. We have a launch. All we need now is like a taunt, and we're basically a taunt and a gun, and we're basically there. Yes, I do have that video in mind from... David sent me a video yesterday of someone's Devil May Cry 4 PC mod where they just modded in Sora as a character model. It's fucking... like, this is fucking great. Especially since he still does website, you know, the gun. He still whips out a gun no matter what character you are, so... They didn't give him anything else. So it was just... You know, just Sora suddenly pulls out just a gun and shoots someone in the face. It's great. If I remember right, we have a boss fight coming up. Also, thinking about it, I'm curious. What is like the estimate time for you know, the AGDQs like Bloodstained Run? Like, how long do they say it takes? So I'm curious and to know like how fast they can actually do that.
Belle, where are you?
Steve, help! I'm in the ballroom.
Belle!
I'm all right.
She was shouting at and trying to reason. 33 minutes for Nightmare 90%. Fuck me. That's like... I think the fastest I did like any run of the game was like an hour. Of course that's with devs and being confident and shit. So they do it in like half the time, and that's just their like upper limit estimate. This arena looks rad though, doesn't it? The Heartless out of style.
Get out!
I was like, ah, reaction command, leap.
Light.
There we go. Perish, foul demon. You cannot escape my vigilance. Except when you can. Of course. The tornado of like money drops and health orbs is spiraling around. Oh shit, he's become Beast Ganon. Look how fast the health bar drops when you're in Valor Formula. It just tanks down.
There.
actually get fucked. Angry Ball has evolved into Angry Boy. I do like this though, because it's basically like what Beast would look like if he was a Heartless that got turned into one. Like the rose thorns and shit all over him.
We did it!
The chins and everything.
So you think.
Zaldin!
Farewell.
Of course. So you think. Then we run at him and he's like, actually, you're right.
He must be with Organization 13. Ever heard of the Nobodies? When a strong-hearted person turns into a Heartless, a Nobody is created too. See, the Organization, they've got control of all the Nobodies.
That's right. They were gonna make you into a Heartless. That way they could get that nobody of yours and have control over it.
You're all right.
Not a bad plan when you think about it.
Belle!
Imagine Beast's nobody. Imagine Beast's nobody in like the black robes.
Belle, I'm sorry. I wasn't myself. I hope I haven't done anything to hurt you. Forgive me.
I know you weren't yourself. You don't have to apologize. But I had hoped that you might have changed a little bit. I wish you could start trusting me.
Oh, I am afraid time is running short.
What do you mean?
Remember the rose?
From the Beast's room?
Precisely. You see, if the Master can learn to love and earn love in return before the last petal falls...
The spell will be broken.
Really? You think he's gonna make it?
We think so.
Ever confident that Sora?
Yup, I think you're right.
I hope you're right.
This time it just comes in before he even knows what's up. There's that bit of rocks that's coming up. To be fair, Sora is just like a smart-ass teenager. A vaguely smart-ass teenager. Who knows, maybe it is a bit of rocks in there.
What happened?
The gate is open!
Do you have to go?
Yeah.
Now, no more arguing, okay?
Okay.
We'll see to it.
Take care, dears.
You are welcome here any time.
If you hear anything about Riku, or the King, the Heartless, the Organization, anything at all, let us know. Okay, gotta go.
Yay. No, I don't need to be as reliant on potions as we were.
Huh?
Hey, wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
Yup, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.
Balls?
I wonder what's up.
They've ransacked our house, the fuckers.
Come on.
Well now, took your time, did you? Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Yes, yes. But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal heartless...
You cast enough magic and they just come running to slap you up.
So what's up?
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
Hey, remember this?
Pooh's storybook.
That's right. I know you're a good friend of Winnie the Pooh, Sora. That's why I summoned you. And when I did, I was attacked by the Heartless. Of course, I...
Oh boy, here we go
with some
again.
rather powerful magic, but then I began to fear the book would be damaged, so oh, now, just a moment. Leon and the others need to hear this too. I'd better go find them. Be back in a jiffy.
I wonder how Pooh's doing.
Want to find out?
Yeah.
Time for minigames.
Sora! Cover for me, okay?
I'm doing something highly illegal. Yeah, we also didn't do this in Kingdom Hearts 1 because it was completely optional.
I wonder if Pooh's home.
And it still is, basically, so... God. The noises. Give me a second, my dear friend. That one took a wee bit.
Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game. Huh?
Well, that's unfortunate. Someone has developed the power of the world.
Donald?
Oh no, this is something heartless. Pooh has crashed. Would you like to send an error report? The book. The fuckers.
Hey!
Would you like Windows to search online for a solution? Hit the one man sword. I'm basically just gonna burn Valor Form a lot just for the fucking giggles of it. Also, just because look at it, it's fucking sick looking.
Okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
But what about Brian?
Well, I guess we could explain.
How did you two guys get overrun by some baby Heartless and have them like snatch the book? Like, what were you doing? Well, that bodes well, doesn't it? I kind of wish we were still on drive for him.
Pooh. I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
And I'm glad you came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
You little asshole.
Oh, sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. My stoutness exercises.
He doesn't know you. He's just such a giant prick and just keeps going like, leave. Fuck off.
Pooh?
I hate you.
Something very weird is happening.
Since it was new to see it and suffer, I must spread the suffering. Look at the stylized name of the command menu. Oh lord. It's fine. I have escaped. And the book has been fucked up pretty hardcore. See, at some point they did steal the pages again, so, you know. We can't tell Leon that the fucked up little asshole bear has forgotten like everyone he knows. You gotta summon. Chicken Little from that early 2000s Chicken Little movie. We'll probably never use this because it also eats the drive gauge. And why spend drive on that when we could spend drive on Balaform? Also, truth be told, Chicken Little's not very good as a summon, that you might be surprised to learn. I think this is the one. This is the highway one. I think. Imagine getting this far, having the platform rotate up, your ship's ready to go and everything, and you just hit a board. He's like, oh, sorry lads, abort the launch. When do you unlock the R-Wing? I mean, basically might as well, honestly. Unlick the R-Wing, pardon me. This one looks like it's got bits of Hollow Bastion's TARS in it, for some reason. Ah, no, this is the ghost ship, okay. Ghost ship. It's a big ass heartless ship. Should have collected, actually sat and collected those, but just like, Get moving. Look at them constantly fidgeting into the way of more enemies. So I'm like, oh, I gotta move, because you shoot directly in front of you. Just like Star Fox. And well, most shmups, really. Oh, man, I didn't even know what hit me there. Those are very obliging about dropping things for us to eat. This is the ship that one-shot me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Honestly, considering like look at it. The ones that grab you, just roll to get them off. Just nice and simple. Alright, steady on. We didn't manage to break the face though. Oh well. Those ghosts remind me so much of the cats from Choo Choo Rocket. Choo Choo Rocket was pretty good. Release that shit on like digital stores, Sega. Like, what's the harm at this point? TV system. Olympus Coliseum. This is the Rock Titan. It's one of the bosses at the end of the tournaments in Kingdom Hearts 1, and also in this one. Rock Titan, and there's an Ice Titan. We're in a distinctly different place though.
Are you sure this is the Colosseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off. Heartless!
We're actually going to take out the Hercules movie's plot this time. You Choo Choo Rocket on your phone, don't know if you can still buy it, it's not showing them searches. That would be good. Probably can't find it now, it'd probably take a time, but it'd be nice. They should just release it in general. Because, like, why not?
Sora. He's Donald, and that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know,
I forget if it's out yet or not, but they released Virtual on PS4 as a HD remaster.
Looks like we have a friend in common.
I forget if it's out or it's still coming out, because it's like a collection of like Virtual on and like 2 other ones in the series. Japan only, of course. It's not actually coming out over here. Well, they haven't said they're doing it yet. They might. I kind of hope they do. Virtual on was also rad. We just robot joists. Kind of extrapolating there a bit, Goofy. We'll go chat to Hades. By chat, I mean I'll beat the living shit out of him. The unliving shit out of him, whatever. Look at that for a command menu. Also, you can't use your drive in the underworld because it's spooky and evil. You don't have any armor. Fucker. We have a slot that needs film. Unless I picked something up and hadn't realized it. Nah, I haven't. Just a good measure. Retaliating slash. This is quite useful, but can't get it just yet. So we'll just wait. Oh, we have to actually equip his fire. Oh yeah, you can also set their how the AI uses their abilities. Did you know they actually released a Lemming game for phones recently? I did. I saw like an article announcing it. I didn't read it or anything. Like I don't know if it's like good or not. I imagine it would probably be fine because like you know Lemmings was always suited to like just a point and click interface. Anyway, yeah, just use it freely. It's fire or whatever. My cat is stretching out and continually kicking me. It's pretty fun if way simpler than the actual games. Ah. Figures they would do something like that to it.
Yeah.
It has some of the dumbest microtransactions you've seen. Of fucking course, it has microtransactions. I should have expected that considering it's a phone game. It's not something like you have to pay for like the individual like tools or abilities, is it? If it is, that's just like that's nasty. Use an energy system and you can pay €6 for unlimited energy for 2 hours and then nothing. What's even the fucking point? It's really not hard to not be like complete dickheads about mobile games, even free to play ones that rely on like microtransactions or whatever. But and yet here we are. I wonder who first came up with the energy system idea, because whoever they are, they're a giant prick. I suppose it's the sort of thing someone was bound to figure out sooner or later. Just wait for the next one with the innovative new pay-per-lemming technology. Oh god. Well, we can get our retaliating slash. Which is really important because it just flips you back on your feet pretty quick. And also you put off a counter attack in the process. We can just knock this away, huh? Ah, you need to put all the finisher to break it, otherwise it's immortal. Oh, spooky.
Run away!
The fucking phase sword is made.
Okay.
Ooh. Looks like it's called Absent Silhouettes. And it is indeed a trap. This takes you back to fight one of the members of Organization 13, who has already died. It's a thing they added in to Final Mix to let you have boss fights against all of them, considering like half of them fucking died before Kingdom Hearts 2 happened. If I'm right, maybe it's not. No, maybe it's not here. Is it? We'll see it first, because I think the first one should be Larxene, I think. I'm probably wrong, though. Because of the book, isn't it? Absence of Lewis. We can't actually activate it yet anyway, huh? We have to advance the plot of it.
These freaks up. Jeez Louise.
Oh, they're nothing but trouble, the whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him.
Also, this is like the only one of Maleficent's partners from the first game who's actually still alive. Hades. He's the only one who's smart enough not to fuck up.
And save him the trouble.
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
I'm scared too, Donald.
Sora doesn't give a shit.
Hades, come out!
You're just at his front door. You can't just shout at him from here and expect him to hear you. Our best friends from Chain of Memories. Here they're just little shits. I love who they picked for this, yeah. In some ways it's a natural follow-up to using Cloud last time, when you think about it. Except he's better. Oh, you know, he's better in that they fucked up Cloud, but also because he was pretty much one of the few good parts of this game.
By the by, what's down there?
Just the Underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You don't say.
This is the perfect dialogue and delivery for someone telling Hades the stuff that he really does. Who could this handsome devil be?
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
How you doing there, Auron?
Did you forget who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead!
Huh. No wonder no one wants to die.
Get fucked.
Oh, Hades! You again?
Oh.
Fight!
Burn.
Get up!
Hades is a little wiggle there.
That's it.
Except we're in the underworld, so you know. I love Auron, but it's such a trap.
See, that's the thing. In the underworld, Heroes are zeros. Counts the territory. Go now.
But I've got
Every time it makes me want to play Final Fantasy X again, but then, you know, Final Fantasy X. Auron is from Final Fantasy X. He's pretty much like one of the very few good characters in that game, and one of the generally few good parts of the game. Cause he's just rad. Scroll. Although unlike Final Fantasy VII, I actually wouldn't recommend playing Final Fantasy X because, well, it's Final Fantasy X. You're better off sparing yourself.
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh.
You can just teleport, guys. We can't hurt Hades himself, but we do have to fight the Heartless. Which is why Sora keeps locking on to Hades. Feel the heat. He's just such a fucking climb, I love him. I like Final Fantasy X, but it's a like in spite of a bunch of his flaws. I can get that. I just don't like it. Yeah, it's just like, nah. I didn't get the HD remasters and anything, so it's just like, nah. Like, I remembered enough to go like, nah, I don't want to. Some part of me was like, well, you know, you could always give it a new chance now, but I think back to it. I remember it fairly clearly, and it's just like, nah, it's fine. I'd rather not. Especially not when Final Fantasy XII exists. And also has a HD remaster that's just like a far superior version of an already fucking better game that's also just good by default. Feel that heat. Feel that heat. Use the power of Bushido. This is a rad animation too. I might stream it when I can do that again. Go for it. I'd be down. Just re-experience it without having to actually play it myself.
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an...
Huh?
Auron.
Oh yeah, a lot of streams.
My name.
I'm sorry.
Oh, basically like 3 Kingdom Hearts games worth. Maybe 4.
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
The curse of liking really long games. Really long fucking games. Yeah, I know that. So look to my backlog of many RPGs.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
Have you noticed that Pete's plans of turning people into Heartless is usually ones who are also prime candidates to become nobodies?
Cerberus.
Hello. Persona 5 and Yakuza 0 are still the ones I want to do when I can. Yeah, I'm down. We've got a wee bit into Yakuza 0 on the YouTube channel. I'm down with continuing that. I have it sitting here to play myself, and I'm still debating, you know, just playing it or just waiting to see your things for the the surprise reactions or whatever. Persona 5 we wait until whichever of the 5 domains turns out to be the platinum version. Yeah, that's pretty wise. Unless it's like one that's focused on, you know, giving Akechi, you know, vindication and making him, oh, he's just a good boy really, and just basically, you know, sucking his dick. In which case, let's just play the original. Even if there's gameplay improvements, let's just play the original. Let's just do that. Sparrows. have kind of considered doing like, you know, streaming to like clear the backlog, but the problem with that really is like a lot of it is just RPGs. RPGs I would, you know, feel better like playing through once first, so I know I have a general idea of what I'm doing, if not a full idea of what I'm doing, and all that. But yeah. That's not the full swing. That's Bushido. Oh, it doesn't matter much anyway. Playing the original is doing a 6-hour stream is a single fight of just letting him die over and over. Valid. I'm there. Ow. There we go. I mean, at least we didn't bounce straight off that one. The nice thing about ones like that is you can actually, if you get 2 enemies who have the same reaction command, you know, like defense break or whatever, you can just, you can just, you know, get both of them at the same time. Please let me land so I can actually put off the reaction command, you fucker. I'm thoroughly confused by this conversation. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you say by himself he isn't bad, but I actually really didn't like him. I thought by himself he actually was kind of shit. Yeah, like the fan reaction and how like he's been treated since has been like extremely aggravating. Like the director of the Persona 5 anime fucking loves him, so he upped all of his scenes, gave him new scenes, lots of extra time. Made him like the core focus of stuff like an OVA and all. Like it's just like a real, it just sours the mood even further against him.
What? Excuse?
And there's this horrible sensation that if they do like a re-release with added content, they're gonna like redo like his storyline to give him more prominence and shit.
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just like a slightly worse Adachi, but that's an air point rather than, to me, rather than one of annoyance. The endless fan ignored in the anime thing, then did annoy me. I just didn't like how he got on the game, because that's just like, you know, like I saw through him basically instantly. As like I knew where he was going instantly as a character. Which Persona 5 otherwise managed to not do most of the time anyway. Because actual badass is gonna take on this dog for us by himself. We can't let him fight this alone. So yeah, this fight goes a lot like more smoothly and more radical because we have like actual aerial combat commands and shit. We can like flip back and we can do longer combos and leap lots and just go fucking ape shit. Like it's a good way of comparing like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2's combat system. It's just comparing the servers fights. Especially this shit. Fucking boulders. I laughed when you noticed the early giveaway because it totally slipped by me. Yeah. It is just the thing. It is just the thing. I was like, I fucking knew it. I saw it coming like fucking tens of hours ahead of time. You're not so smart, writers. I'm on to you. Also, because I'm just a stickler for like rules, and it was a rule thing that got him.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day, for old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down.
I do wonder if it was a bit more cleverly hidden before the rewriting. I also wonder that,
Don't
and
worry,
maybe
Meg.
it was.
I'll be fine.
But
What does a hero need rest for, huh?
like, I could sort of see what they were going for, like the whole like,
See ya.
like, you know, sneaky little thing, but it was just a bit too in your face. You know? Yeah, he lagged it the moment he got past the door. He's free, he's just away off doing his own thing. Let him be. I am really interested in like what they could do for Persona 5, like, you know, re-release of like added content. Because the one I really want is the, you know, like the option to play the game but as a female character. Because Persona 3 Portable did that, and the way it did that was actually really good. Hammer stuff. Like caught your eye, dude. But yeah, like Persona 3 Portable's like female protagonist right was actually really good. It was all new dialogue, the character had like actually a completely different personality, which made all the interactions new and different and fun. It was really good.
The one upstairs look like an Olympic
But
kiddie pool.
That's the place we're
yeah, it would be cool if we did that again.
streak.
Problem. Zeus locked it tight.
Oh.
Oh? Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kinda particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
I'm also, because they have like, what, they've registered like 8, 9 domains now for Persona 5? Mob Psycho 100 is back. Yeah, I need to watch the first season of that as well. Been meaning to, but you know, it keeps escaping me. But yeah, like, they've like registered like 8 or 9 domains for Persona 5 stuff, and I'm really curious about what half of them are, or what the intention is for any of them. Because like, it probably is just going to be stuff like, oh, here's the fighting game one and all, but I really did like Persona 5's characters, so I wouldn't mind. Mostly I would actually like hope for this actual spin-off RPGs. Yeah, games with a bit more substance.
Donald! Goofy! When did you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Yeah, like Persona Q2,
Your
but like,
hero's always busy.
you know,
You know it.
more like that. Rather than, because like, while they are fun in their own right, in their own ways, and they have a lot of goofy stuff, I kind of don't like stuff like you know, the dancing games, because it's just kind of like, you know, it's fun and all, it's nice as a goofy spin-off, but when I want another game based off a big RPG like Persona, where a lot of the best stuff is character stuff, I kind of just want more games with the characters. Or like, there's a lot of them talking and doing RPG things, I guess. There's P5U, P5R, P5AG, P5B, P5M, and P5S. P5S is definitely gonna be like Persona 5 Switch. And P5R is gonna be like probably the re-release. P5AG makes me panic because, you know, Akechi Goro. You just know they're gonna do something like that. And then P5B is probably Battle, and God knows what you could be Ultimax, I guess. I don't know if they'd reuse Ultimax the name, but they might. And then P5M, God knows. Thing is, P5 like it'd be a shit name if that's what they called it. I mean, I guess, but like there could be like, you know, the working name is Akechi Goro, or they make some sort of AG pun for it.
Hey champ, how you feeling?
A lot of people think P5S is a Switch version. It's just like a really obvious link to make, and after, you know, the Smash DLC reveal, like sure it comes from, you know, Persona Q2, because they used the Q2 art style and all that. But it's also like, you know, there was a PS3 version of Persona 5, and the Switch is a bit not even a bit. The Switch is considerably meatier than the PS3.
Looking good, Phil.
It won't, you know. DQ, yeah, Dragon Quest 11S is also a thing. That was one of the things I noticed. Was like they called that S, so like that's probably the naming convention. Like how everything was like Game DS on the DS, or like Game 64 on the N64. You know, like Resident Evil 2 on PS1 becomes Resident Evil 64 on Nintendo 64. Brick the targets. For challenges like this, you actually want like to take, if you have any like combo lengtheners, you actually want to take them off, because these pots only break and release their goodies when on the combo fitting. Why are we not picking up any rewards? Come on. I was hoping they would just magnetize me as like went, but I guess not. The pots only break on your finisher, so you want a shorter combo to get your finisher faster to actually break them. I remember that fucked me the first time, yeah. It's a little cheeky thing. Took like 6 hits to break each pot. Case in point here, to be fair, like, you know, because it is finisher, like if you have a wide finisher on a hit, you might in theory be better to have that and just execute it on a big group. But, you know, you want to minimize the hits in general, I think, because that is just faster. I'm a good. I'm got aerial dive. Finished Dragon Quest 8 a couple of months ago, was good. Dragon Quest 8 is my favorite one. Granted, I haven't played 11, and I really want to, but Dragon Quest 8 is my favorite of the bunch. It's a good series. It's like very traditional, but very good. What does Danny DeVito do in his spare time? The Olympus Stone has been stolen. Of course. Dragon Quest 11 is real damn good. So I've been hearing constantly, but video games keep happening, or things keep happening, or I decide to like live stream the entirety of an RPG franchise before the release of its last entry, and they just can't get the time for it.
What's wrong, your Hero-ness?
I've been debating PC versus PS4. I might just get PS4 just because. Why not?
Hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I like how you had to remember that.
I came to share a bit of
Also,
mildly
God bless.
interesting news.
A last
Seems
entry.
your
You know what
dear,
I mean.
Sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
Many of them
You mean you
RPGs,
kidnapped
yeah. The too much shit to play.
maybe.
All of them
But
RPG.
why get caught up in the details?
I'm in the same place. Cat, please stop kicking me. I know you're stretching out, but please, Jesus.
You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against the bloodthirsty Hydra. I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
You're just a coward.
Ah, well,
It's Pegasus.
all be
I
heroes.
love Pegasus. That's such a beautiful line. Oh well, can't all be heroes.
Can you handle this?
You got it. We're heroes.
Junior heroes, Donald.
He's technically
Take
the
care of the
origin of the
Hydra.
species. True.
We'll handle the rest.
I'm counting on
Is
you.
it an egotistical thing if you name your species after yourself, even though you're the origin
Gotta
point?
find Meg.
Alright, let's go. Billman says no. Chased after him, and then you got wrecked. Human is the better joke. Yeah, it is. You fucked it. Power boost. Absolutely devour this sword. Just eat it right here and now. Just shove that down. Just kill it without cutting off a head.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
And the thing that would easily die by stabbing the brain and not cutting the neck. I mean, yeah, really. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was a good trick. Ow. Just like how he just did. He's no stranger to this, is old Herc. He's done this a few times now. I don't really know what the purpose of that scene was. Because like the curse doesn't progress or anything, it's just like, oh, you can't use your drive. Ah well. I was hoping you would jump after him, Zora, rather than just swing it in. That one's just lazy, honestly. Oh. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, you! Wait a sec. Roxas? Excuse me? Roxas? Oh, it's no use. Huh? What are you
Good
talking
try, Demix?
Let's see here. If the subject fails to respond,
I had to
use
give him
aggression to liberate his true
instructions on his
disposition.
sheet.
Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one? You're bizarre.
Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude.
Oh, there it is. Destroy. Because he's busy with Immortal right now, so you know. That's a guitar or guitar? It's a sitar actually. Apparently. I would just say guitar, but like, what's the difference really?
Not bad, Roxas.
Since he's a git.
Roxas, come back to us. Guy's a broken record.
Nice of him to drop it at least, instead of taking it with him when he teleported.
Let's go.
We cannot use our drive form in the underworld. Of those who were slain. The item belongs to its owner, is now nothing more than a shadowy presence. As you do, it will slowly awaken the real you. So he only teleported a few feet away. They tend to do that, does Organization 13. Yeah, let's save that for later. So yeah, we can now fight the Absent Silhouette, which is literally just Organization members who were killed in the plot before like 2 happened. So, you know. It's basically to give them like full-on fights, some of them based on their Chain of Memories fights, for the ones that were in that game. And it's a pretty rad idea. Some of the fights are actually pretty good, and they're all actually fairly difficult. But we can't actually fight the one that's here right now because, like, basically we would get... Well, actually, maybe we can, because we're on beginner. Oh, maybe we can, I don't know. Depends what the scaling is, because I know, like, on normal, I wouldn't fight the one here until I was, like, level 30, and we're only 17 now. I don't think kicking it down to easy is enough to, like, bisect the level requirement, as it were. But yeah, like, Lark Seed... Can you change the difficulty mid-game? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. No, you can't. The game mode cannot be changed once the game's been started, but it's here just to tell you. Also, there's a nice touch. You can make it go back to Kingdom Hearts 1 style. I don't know why you would. I actually prefer Kingdom Hearts 2's a lot. So. As if this is not the most obvious trap in the world. Clearly not an Atlas game. Just show Sora a keyhole and he'll just jam that keyblade in there no matter what.
Almost there.
First. Because if they're just gonna be there, why not?
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Makes you wander around aimlessly until a sword jumps in the hole.
Behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo!
Better think again.
My tiny bats, go. Really hard to hit the reaction command. Come on already. You timed that well, didn't you? Oh, you fucker. A lot of bosses in the game also, despite getting down the final health, like the last health bar, can only actually be finished by a finisher hit of a combo. It's like they'll just stay on low health the whole time. Oh, I guess this was just a wait until you win fight. But yeah, some of them will just actually not die until you land the finisher on them. Like the Organization 13 fights are like that, where they won't actually die on the last hit until you land like a combo finisher that actually just finish them. Which I appreciate on one sense. Does magic not count as a finisher for that purpose? It actually does, yeah. I remember not, because I remember Zigbar specifically, I just couldn't get a fucking combo on because he's Zigbar and keeps fucking teleporting and doing a sniper crap. So I just said fuck it and cast the Thundaga and that just ganked him. So like, you had to land magic or a finisher hit.
Sora, I won't leave him.
You'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
He'll be okay. Maybe he won't. I remember finishing basically every fight with a spell. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to be. If you can get the combo, like, why not? But if once they're down to like the last shred, you might as well just, go. Thunder is usually a pretty good one. If the boss doesn't absorb Thunder, hit that because that can just gank them from a mile away. And pretty quickly too. Defeat Pete before the cave collapses. Pete will stay here and fight till the end. So yeah, Cure automatically empties your MP bar, no matter what, like where it is. That's such a good one. Yeah, there's what I was talking about. Like he won't go down until you land the finisher or cast magic. Pete is the grabby hands, but no grappling moves, 0 out of 10. It would be kind of rad if he did just grab you and just try and like, I don't know, fucking suplex you and shit. I wonder if Disney would oppose the Pete being basically Zangief.
may possibly
You hear
get
that rumble?
any better. This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
Can it, keyboard? Oh dear. The horse just struts about here proudly now. Oh, I hope you're ready for this. That pun would not have worked if this wasn't the text segment. I mean, hey, if it's a subtitle.
This can't be.
He blocked that by raising both hands like he was gonna, you know, deflect it. That was a hell of a shit.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a
Failed exactly once. I'm a washout.
Come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy. Bill's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
Time to beat that Hydra up.
I'm some hero.
Deadstream? Stream day? It still has the live time going, but it's reset the drop premium count. And also I noticed my bit rate vanished for a bit there. It's back. Okay, I've staggered a bit, I guess. Thank you, Virgin. Well, it did reset my drop premium count, so I guess it did half that. He's not a smart boy, that Sora. He's still up. Nah. But yeah, this is also quite a jump from the first game, isn't it? There it is. Yo, keep saying it. So this is minorly a problem. Fucker. Shitting. Oh, well, we and I have been sucked into the ghost void. Run him down. I don't think you can tech most projectiles in this game just because of the speed of them. I also think in general, like, tech has been, like, the tech point thing has been removed, it just said, but that or I just don't remember it at all. I really do not remember it at all. He's still trying to hit us with the lightning bolts. Get up on the Hydra's back. Well, we kind of need him to be shouting it again before we can initiate the thing. For that, we need them to lower their heads again. Because like when you get on the back, that's right, you just throws a giant pot and you slam it down, and that makes all the Hydra's current heads fall to the ground so you can beat the shit out of them. You have to admit, like, the mad slice all of them at once thing is pretty sick.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
There it is in the fabled line.
Big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Smooth.
Okay. Don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
Can't even be bothered to get up. There's so much you'd nearly expect Sora, Donald, Goofy to be some kind of would you kindly twist. Oh, can you imagine? Another one popped. You might think, oh, the Colosseum is trashed, harder we hit. We got Hero's Crest, which is generally far better in design than Olympia was. But you might think, like, well, what do we do about, like, you know, tournaments? Because Kingdom Hearts 1 had those. They're still around. Like, when you save Meg, you unlock the Underdrome, so you just go down to the Underworld and fight in tournaments there instead.
And where is everyone else?
Dead and buried.
Beats me. They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they have more important
But they don't give
affairs to
experience, so they're
attend
shit.
to than
Yeah.
my return?
This is the thing to do when you're
There's
gunning
this
for
organization
100%.
13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools.
And I think you have to do at least one of them. No, maybe not. I forget if you have to do one of them or not to get an Orichalcum.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, because if you want to get
Very well,
Ultimate
then.
Weapon.
I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
I guess in that sense, she hasn't been around since, like, she got beat. Which means she's basically been dead for a year.
Now I wonder where that old album could be. Queen Minnie! It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hall of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere!
Minnie can't actually make any facial expressions, so you'll have to forgive her.
King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy?
Everyone who actually does things is fucked off. Well, that will have to be for tomorrow. As that's me for the night. If Mickey's the king and Minnie's the queen, are they actually married in this reality? Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I presume so, because they're king and queen. But yeah. Thanks for coming out. That's, you know, actually, like, gone like what, 3 worlds? Mind you, I say that, but you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 does gun its worlds faster on average than Kingdom Hearts 1 did, and it also just has more worlds in general. So hey, but yeah. Thanks for coming out, and see you tomorrow.